Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy gorillaphent here, and I'm bringing you footage of a game that I have played and I'm finally able to record, Bloons TD Battles. And I love this game. This game is so fun. And today we got an arena I hadn't played before, but it looked fun. And it's R3 Bananza with fire. Insanity. Which means, if you're not familiar with it, which I think if you're watching this video you should be, but if you're not, here it is. We each get 3 random towers with monkeys. My boys, the monkeys. And we each get the exact same towers. They're maxed out towers. Bananza means we make way more money. Double starting cash, double earnings on your balloons, and playing with fire. So whatever I send him, it send to me as well. So if I get too hype, I'll kill myself trying to kill him. So I have to make sure I balance it out. So I got my favorite tower, which is the wizard tower. I love the tower. Tag tower, who gives a damn? And balloon chipper. Balloon chipper and a wizard that can blow wind and push stuff back. I think I'm gonna make what I like to call a rainbow milkshake. So I'm gonna call this the blender strategy, which is gonna be I make the tornado guys. Tornado guys push the balloons back into the chipper, and the chipper spins them around, and we make a smoothie. Or rainbow milkshake, whichever one you like. So we start off with a wizard. We get a wizard to lightning strike. Why? Because lightning hits everywhere. It has no range. As soon as it pops, every balloon gets popped on the screen. So we start sending eco. As you see, it doubles up. Normally a red only gives you $2. Now it gives us 4. That's the Bananza nonsense. And we put our wizard in the middle just so he can hit both sides. He's got it covered. So once I see that he's got it covered, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna set my chippers up. So I start setting up the chippers. I don't have to worry about any craziness this early in the game. And with this much money, might as well start setting up the blender. You know, we went pro with, we went ninja bullet blender. We went to fancy stuff. So the chippers are doing what the chippers do. Nothing too fancy. He's not sending any eco. I don't understand why, but maybe he doesn't know how this works. But hey, I do. So I'm gonna take advantage of his lackluster ability to pressure me whatsoever or build eco. So I'm just setting up the setting up the chippers. Chippers are looking nice, setting them up. I was seeing that little space in the front and I was like, maybe I can get a chipper over there. But let me set this side up first. Now I was like, hold on, wait. My money's looking low. I like money. It's payday. Let's send some greens. So I started sending the greens just to see how the wizard would do against greens. Wizard does what the wizard does, which is handles them perfectly. Just shooting the lightning, popping them. Not too many are making it around to the chipper, which is what we want. But I keep sending them. I keep sending them down. Notice, hey, you're going too far. Chipper, handle it. So I upgrade one of the chippers, almost max it out. We don't have enough eco to max it out just yet. So we just take 2 up, just in case something crazy happens and I'm not paying attention. Once again, this is playing with fire. Whatever I send him, I send myself. So I have to be somewhat cautious and not go too overbearing. Because as you can see, he's already took a little bit of damage. He only has 2 towers. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. If you want to take 8 to the face, hey, more power to you, buddy. And now he's taking more damage. I'm like, bruh, build another tower. I'm trying to make a video here. Come on. Trying to make you YouTube famous, man. Stick around for a while. Let's chop it up. Balloon chippers, excuse me, are doing what they do. Because, once again, this is the blender strategy. I want to make a beautiful, multicolored balloon tornado with all my favorite colors. And now we're up to pinks. You send pinks because pinks send so fast. And it takes maybe a half a second for you to be able to send another one where other balloons take a little bit longer. So you can just spam the tap pink button and drop 5 continuously and constantly build your eco. And we get 14.4 because of the Bananza nonsense. So my wizard looked lonely. So I want to give him a friend. So here comes a friend. Then the bull happens. This son of a bitch almost disconnects. I about lose it. But luckily, he stopped moving and it came back. He's trying to send me a camo. Get the fuck out of here. Upgrade my wizard so you can see camo. Pop it easily. Gives him a little friend. That's his cousin. We're going to upgrade him almost straight to Phoenix. But we got him to close to Phoenix. And both of them can shoot lightning now. So nothing's coming through the back door. When you bend her over and she looks back at you, she's like, hey, no backdoor action. We just met. That's what my wizards are saying right now. We just met. We're just getting acquainted. No backdoor action. So I'm setting up some more chippers. I love the chippers. I want to set up the blender as soon as possible because this is going late game. I hope, fingers crossed, that this dude builds more than 3 freaking towers with this much eco. Like, he's still getting like 500 a round right now. He hasn't sent any eco whatsoever. And I'm like, dude, like, Bananza, whatever. So I just started setting up the chippers. I started upgrading the chippers. Start giving them some range so they can just get a balloon from anywhere. And it's getting like, you know, like when you first start using the blender and it's like, and it's like a little bit, but it's not like you want it. You know, you want that full swirl because it's thick. So you just start doing extra stuff. So now we start building our eco because I want to max these chippers out as soon as possible. And I'm sending pinks. Nothing too crazy about sending pinks. And all of a sudden I look and they're getting by him. I'm like, dude, what? What? How is this possible? They're just regular pinks. Build more towers. You have 3 towers and you're taking damage. And then he boosts, which I must say, the Ring of Fire tower on the attack tower, boosted looks amazing. It looks like a red cyclone. I mean, that's quite impressive. I mean, it's sad that I'm just sending pinks and they're getting through that easily. But it was pretty to look at. Now looking at the video, like that's a pretty sight with the Ring of Fire boosted. It's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna keep sending eco. I'll probably send eco till I get to about five grand. I think that sounds like a nice round number to just, you know, build up the chippers a little bit quicker, this, that, and the other. So I get to my goal, start, you know, upgrading the chippers. So the chippers are still doing work. Nothing's coming through the front end. Back end, he's not sending anything. So the only thing we got going back there is me, myself, and I. And he finally sends a balloon. I think he figures out, hey, why does he have more money than me? Oh, that's because he's sending balloons. So I'm gonna try it. So he starts sending some balloons. Finally, he's just like randomly sending like whatever. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna send the most expensive balloon I have. Why? Like, I don't get it. But he sends it anyway. The Phoenixes burn through it as they're supposed to do. And he boosts yet again on just simple pinks. I'm just sending them pinks to build my eco. I'm not putting any pressure, no camo, no regen. Just pink balloons to build eco. And he's got a boost just so he doesn't die. It's so sad. Chippers, good lord, look at the beauty. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're trying to set this blender up. Like, it's gonna make like such a pretty picture. We just wizards and chippers. We don't even want no tack shooters. I mean, they cool and all, but we don't want no tack shooters. I call them porcupines. Like when you upgrade them to where they have the ability, look like a porcupine just like spinning in a circle. So I wanted to stick a chipper down there on the side. In the front didn't work. I was like, bull. I'll stick a wizard down there. Didn't work. I'm like, are you serious? All right, fine. I'll just throw a tornado wizard back here in the back. So whenever they try to break out of jail, chipper prison, I'm gonna just throw them right back. So it's gonna be a long day for a balloon. Like a balloon is literally gonna come running like, yeah, I'm on. I'm like, nope, poof, back in you go. So he's just, I don't know. I feel sorry for the balloons. I mean, I don't know what they did to my cousins, the monkeys, to piss them off like this, but hey, you mess with one, you mess with us all. So the Phoenixes with the range, they're getting in a little bit of the, you know, balloons that are like floating in the air. He's over there with 5 towers now. And I'm sitting here thinking like, what can I do next? Checking, make sure all my chippers are upgraded. The ones that aren't, I'm maxing them out. And I'm thinking maybe I should build something. I mean, I have a lot of eco here. Maybe I should start building something. The blender is for the most part set up. All he has to do is not die. As long as he don't die, I can set it up perfectly like I want. So that's what we're counting on. We're counting on him not dying. So he got rid of the Ring of the Fire and he's going to make a porcupine. We setting up another chipper just to make sure nothing crazy happens. We're getting ready for like the baby blues and the you know, big booty Judies and the big Berthas. I don't call the big balloons by their name. I make nicknames for them. You know, the baby blues, they're not that threatening. Big booty Judy, you know, she's all, you know, talk, don't really do shit. And Big Bertha, when you see Big Bertha, you got to make sure you got your stuff set up right, because Big Bertha will wreck your life. All right, and he's over there just like barely hanging on, and I'm over here wondering what to do next. I mean, I have so much eco. I'm just gonna build some more chippers. It just feels right. Building more chippers feels right. The game plan after building this next set of chippers is probably to build more tornado wizards to make the blender ninja bullet approved blender. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want his balloons to go anywhere but into my chippers. I don't even want to make it past a single tornado shooter guy. Let's call him Storm. I like his name, Storm. Maelstrom. Ooh, that's a nice name, Maelstrom. Yeah, I like it. So anyway, look at the blender. Oh man, I love it. I can't wait till we get to the big stuff. You know, the big stuff doesn't have a chance. Look at it. Look at it. Oh man. All right, so we're just gonna upgrade these guys to Phoenixes. Just something to do. I mean, we're just sitting on so much eco. He's over here burning abilities. Maybe if you build more towers, you won't have to burn abilities. I mean, I'm just saying. So we're gonna send whites. Why? Because whites give us 20, where pinks only give us like 14.4. So we're just sending whites. Might as well build an eco up to 10. I think 10 grand is a nice number. And, you know, with that coming in, it'll make it easier to do the strategy that we're going for. He boosts again, I think. And I'm like, wow, did I look? And he's like, Tower Balloon's getting by you. No, you're dead? But no, the blender. We got the Walmart brand blender now. Oh, man. That was awful. We wanted the good blender. And he let us get the Walmart blender. Well, guys, thanks for watching, man. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to bringing you more footage of balloons.